Right, what I'm using here is 230. So let me continue. I've gone around that and I'll go around that. Oh, let me just show you now how it went round there. You would have a reasonably sharp pencil for this, but all is not lost if you happen to touch part of the boat, because you can put the black back on again later on. So there we are. Now that's a fiddly old job, so I won't pursue that. I will carry on. What you can do though is thin this down a bit. Go either side. Like I say, it doesn't really matter if you touch, because we can re-establish the dark later on. I'm using 230 as opposed to white here, simply because we don't need the white. So, well, I do, and I'm going to use it later on, but you'll see how that comes into play, but not initially for the cloud. Let me just put a little bit more in this, and then I'll put some blue over there. I've also put another colour on there. You can probably just see that. Here we are, let me show you. This one. This is 233. And that could be added to put some tone in the cloud as we go along. Let's fill this in a little more. And just as we did with the moon, if you want to leave some of the colour coming through, I don't think that's a bad thing. I haven't blended this at all yet, but you can see if you blend it, you get the colour of the paper coming through. Now that, in this case, is a good thing. We can just fluff the edge of that so it looks a bit more cloud-like. Now, I haven't had a lot of experience with pastel mat, so I'm learning as I go along, as you are. A little bit more. Of the 233 gives us a little depth. And you see, if you persevere, you get a really nice, smooth finish. Right, now the blue. Now the blue over here, I'm going to use I think I'm going to use a dark blue. I've got a 151 here. I'll try for 151 and see if that works. That's going to be, I'll try it. I think it's a little bright, to be honest. And this is the dark blue. I've got another colour which I'm going to try, and that's 157. Here we are, 157. This is the dark midnight blue. It might be that we can use two together. In fact, let's try using that first, then the blue on top. Yeah, that's a little bit, it's a nice colour, a strong colour, but it's not bright enough. Ah, that works. So, it's 157 then, with the blue on top, rather than the blue. See, that's too bright. Just use a colour shaper again. What I'm hoping I can do too, when I get it on my colour shaper like that, I can then also put it into the clouds. That might work too. If you haven't got a colour shaper, you're not going to be able to do this. Just have to rely. You see how nice that's coming along. Like that. Remember, we can put light colours back in again. Well, I think you can leave me to play with this for a while. I like the idea of that. It's great. And we've always got the white just to pick up, if we want it, just a little bit of brilliance here and there. So let me play with that, and I'll show you. I'll do the whole of this area here, including the clouds, and I'll show you bits and bobs as we go along, and you'll see how I'm working out. But I think I've got the idea now that I want. That's 157. First of all, just to remind you. And 151 on top. And that is creating almost perfectly the colour that I've got here.